It's finally time to talk about my shawls. Hello friends, welcome. Oh no, okay. Let's try that again. Hi friends, welcome. Oh, okay. One second. Here we go. Hi friends, welcome back. Today we are heading back into my handmade wardrobe and we're going to finally talk about all of my handmade shawls. And I'm very excited because I definitely know that there are some of these that I want to get rid of and I cannot wait to fold them all up nicely and clear up some space in my closet and condense and consolidate a lot of things. So I don't know how many I have with me today. We will see as we go through this. Also, I do have a band-aid on my arm because I'm fine, but I was goofing around with Karu earlier and her nail caught me. No one's fault. She's fine. She wasn't trying to be mean, but her nail just caught me and like just got me in the right way so that like it just won't stop bleeding. Like, I mean, it's fine. It's just like, this is really just to keep blood from getting on my clothes. Okay, let's go. Let's jump in. I have my Ravelry pulled up. I'm gonna try and go in a chronological order of what I made and we'll see how we do. Why is the one that I need on the bottom? There it is. Okay, first of all, I made the grain shawl by, oh gosh, oh no, the sun is coming for me. Okay, well, I'll stand as close to the camera as I can. This is the grain shawl by Tincanknits, and this is made with, I feel like I have stuff all over me, fuzz now. I should not have worn a dark shirt, whatever. This is made with Knit Picks Hawthorne Fingering Speckle in the color Andromeda Speckle. I used 2 full skeins of yarn. I ran out a little bit before the pattern suggests, so it says to, this is a free pattern, and it says to increase to 433 stitches for fingering weight. I had to stop when I hit 421, but you know, not too big of a deal. This was my first project, like back into knitting as an adult, which is weird to think about. So it's special to me, but I also think that it's time for this one to go. I never ever wear it. You can see a little bit that when I changed skeins, you can see where that happened, and I don't really care. But it kind of looks like a nice little border, but whatever. This was fun. This taught me a lot. It reminded me a lot. Because there was a lot of knitting that I didn't remember, and it's special, but I also think it's okay to pass it on to someone else. So first thing going, and I'm gonna see if I can rearrange my camera. Okay, there we go. I stepped forward a little bit so that hopefully the sun shouldn't be getting me too bad, and it's just gonna be behind me, but we'll see. Oh, for this I used a US 5 needle, forgot to say that. And then next up, my next shawl that I made is Louisiana Street by Natalie of Nitty Natty, and this is a really fun shawl that I actually love but almost never wear. So I used, oh my god, I used a US 8 to make this, which is hilarious because if you look at the gauge, it is tiny. I used to be a very tight knitter. I used Araucania Yarns Huasco Heathers is this blue in the colorway Plaza Mayor. I used Malabrigo sock yarn in the colorway Persia for these couple of teeny tiny dark blue stripes. And then I used Plymouth Yarn Happy Feet Splash hand dyed in the colorway Black Neutrals for this neutrally with black speckles. And I love it. I love this shawl very much. It's a really fun design because you cast on a large number of stitches and then you decrease the whole way, so it feels really good to go on and on and on, and you feel like you have less and less stitches every row, so you feel like you're making a lot of progress. I think I'm gonna keep this one because I want to try to wear it more. The problem is, oh, I'm stepping into the sunshine. The problem is I wear a lot of blue, as you can tell, and so then I don't always want to wear a blue shawl. But I want to try to wear this more often. This one's gonna stick around, and I want to see if I can get myself to wear it a little bit more often. Next up, I made another grain shawl, and this is in Karen Big Cakes in the colorway Toffee Brickle, and it's really fun. I don't know what needle size I used for this. I just wanted something to knit on. I think this was like a New Year's Day or New Year's Eve cast on one year, and it's super cute. I love the colors, love the colors, but I never ever wear this shawl. I actually also I don't wear things that are like this big and bulky around my neck, so this one's gonna go. I'm ready to say goodbye to it, but it's awesome, and I love the colors of this yarn. Okay, next up, oh my gosh. So this was potentially my biggest feat to date. And then, oh, this is gonna get me covered in so much fuzz. This is Shawlography. This was my first and only Stephen West mystery knit along. I made this in several colors of Knit Picks Capretta Superwash. I don't remember which one is which. I used Moonstone Heather, which I believe is the gray, Tansy Heather, Meridian Heather, Hemlock Heather, and Adriatic Heather. I don't know which one is which. I also ended this shawl early and decided not to do the big border that everyone hated working on because it took forever. So I really like this. I felt like I learned a lot. I will never do another mystery knit along or anything like that. Not because I had a bad experience, but just because I know that I don't like them. I almost never wear this, and that is because it goes with like almost nothing that I own, and it gets fuzz on everything because this yarn is has a cashmere content in it. Part of me wants to get rid of it, but part of me also wants to keep it. I feel like maybe I could just hang it up and it could be art somewhere. I don't know. I think I'm gonna hang on to it for right now, and we'll see how I do with the rest of these shawls. Next up, I have the Truss shawl by Tanis Lavallee, and I made this in Lolo Did It fingering weight yarn in the colorway Hippo Dances in the Fountain, and it's very cute. This is a Friends Club colorway, and this is such a fun shawl, and I don't think I have ever worn it. I use US 6. Don't know what the pattern calls for. It's a very cool pattern that's worked end to end, and then at the end you drop a bunch of stitches and they become fringe. So you kind of do this as you go along and you don't have to worry about adding fringe at the end. It's very cool. I don't think I've ever worn it though, so this one is 100% going. But it's really fun. Wow, look at that. Three gone, 2 kept. I'm okay with those odds for right now. I'm covered in fuzz. Covered in fuzz. Okay, next up, Vertices Unite. This is one of my favorites, so spoiler alert, this is not going anywhere. This is my Vertices Unite shawl by Stephen West. And this is actually, I made the large size, but I misread the directions for the final section, so it's actually even a little bit larger than the pattern intends. I used, let's see, a US 5 needle for this, and then I used, if I can remember. This, it's mostly hypnotic yarn from the Yarnable box. This greeny color is Winter Mint. This pink with goldy speckles in it is Party Like It's 2023. This is Born to Stand Out. And then this final color, this one over here, is actually Long Dog Yarn Bounce Sock. And this is in the colorway She Sells Seashells. And I thought that these all worked well together. I did not, there is a striping patterning in the Vertices Unite, and I didn't do it. I just did every single section as a solid color. And then instead of doing an applied I-cord edge at the end, I just bound off on a lot of the edges. Some of them have like a slip stitch edge, but if it was a live edge, I just bound off. I did a stretchy bind off, and that's it. And I love it. I love this so much. This shawl is not going anywhere. I get a lot of compliments on it. It's my biggest shawl that I own, and honestly, it was a lot of fun to make and to use up those 4 skeins. So I would totally do it again. I definitely would. Wow, this is going pretty quick. This is going well. This is easy. Look at me go. Next up, we have the Sidelong Shawl, and this is a design of mine. And this used Lion Brand's Fisherman's Wool in one of the, I don't know, Birch Tweed. Birch Tweed is the colorway. And this uses a US 9, and it is a shawl that is knit side to side. So you can make it as big or as small as you want to, really. It gives instructions for weighing your yarn, and while it is written with an Aran weight yarn in mind, it also is easily adaptable to any yarn weight, any gauge, whatever instructions come in the pattern for if you want to do that. And it uses fisherman's rib, and it is so squishy and fun. I think it's a pretty good pattern to learn fisherman's rib. There are increases and decreases, but other than that, you just get to practice your fisherman's rib back and forth, and it's a lot of fun. This one stays. I'm like slowly inching across my room, getting out of the sun, like moving you further and further back. But we are almost done. Next up, I have the Engrain shawl, and this is also a favorite. This one will not be going anywhere. And this is a pattern by Sarah Opie. I used a US 5. I used the Little Wolf Knits Sunfish in the colorways Dock of the Bay and Seashell. I do not remember which one was which. I think this side is Seashell and this side is Dock of the Bay. They are very similar, very, very similar colors. This pattern is intended to be made with a 3 skein fade. I just did 2. So basically I just kept increasing and increasing and increasing until I was basically out of yarn for one of my skeins, and then I decreased. I think I did alternate rows for like a few. Did I write that down anywhere? Nope, I didn't. I think I alternated rows somewhere for a few, like a couple of inches in the middle, maybe from like here to here. Oh, there's an end. And there's another end. Oh, okay. So from here to here, I alternated rows. And then I just decreased. So yeah, I love this one. I love that I made a neutral shawl because it goes with just about everything. So this one's sticking around. And yeah, not much else to say about that one. I have to sneeze. Next, we have another one of my designs, and this is the Where You Are wrap. This is a big one, and this, I guess I'm putting it on more like a scarf or shawl, but it can be worn more like a wrap. This I made a, oh my gosh, words. This is using the Little Wolf Knits Down the Shore, High Tide, and Whitecaps. And this was a sample that I made for the pattern that came with the Little Wolf Knits Moana inspired July countdown this past summer. So this pattern was designed to go with a mini skein countdown. So it comes with instructions for a 15 skein version or a 30 skein version, and also for fingering weight or DK weight for both of those. So basically you're getting 4 patterns in one, or you can do a 3 skein version like I did, or a 6 skein version. So there are a lot of options in there to use up scraps or minis or whatever you want. And then there are alternating garter panels and stockinette panels that have a little bit of lace work in them with some different Polynesian inspired motifs. So this one's not going anywhere. I love this shawl, and it's sticking around. Oh no, I haven't gotten rid of anything in a while. Okay, next up, and last but not least, I have one more of my designs, and this is the Between the Stars Shawl. This is the knit version, and this uses Wonderland yarns in the colorway Nebula, which is a exclusive colorway for Madison Wool, and I designed this shawl for Madison Wool for the I-91 Shop Hop this past summer. So I designed a knit version and a crochet version, and I actually have already passed along the crochet version to someone else because I really don't need 2 of the same color way and the same shawl and everything. So I also just realized something. Let's do a giveaway. As I'm talking about this, I'm remembering that I'm supposed to do a giveaway for this pattern, actually, because I had a couple of generous, lovely testers who, instead of taking a free pattern of their choice from my pattern library, wanted to donate a copy of this pattern for anyone who wanted to make one. So if you would like to be entered, comment down below and let me know if you would like the knit version or the crochet version. They both have this motif, an eyelet motif that kind of starts out more heavy eyelets on one end and then slowly fades out as you go along, and you get fewer and fewer eyelets until eventually you are in a solid panel. Hopefully that showed okay. I wasn't really looking at the camera. So comment below and let me know if you would like the knit version or the crochet version. I will give away one of each, a digital copy. I can either send it to you through Ravelry or email the PDF to you if Ravelry is inaccessible. So let me know which one you would like. Just any comment, anything, but also, you know, let me know if you would like the knit version or the crochet version. Sorry, I've never done one of these before on YouTube, so let's start with that and we'll see how it goes. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this one for right now. So things didn't go as I had hoped. I only got rid of 3 shawls, which, you know, is not bad. It's not bad, but plus I've already given away the crochet version of this one. So, okay, technically 4. Not so bad, but we're still keeping a bunch, but that's okay. That's okay. I think, oh gosh, the sun is getting bad. I think once I fold these up nicely and get them put away, I think I will get some more wear out of them, and I think they will take up a lot less space. So here's hoping. No, you know what? You know what? You know what? I want to get rid of this one. I don't want it. I'm gonna take a couple nice pictures of it and then I'm gonna pass it along because it's beautiful and it deserves to be worn by someone and I don't want it. There we go. 4 skeins done. Skeins. Shawls. Anyway, comment below if you would like to win a copy of the knit or crochet version of the Between the Stars shawl, and let me know which of these shawls you would have kept or gotten rid of. And we will continue with more of my handmade wardrobe soon. So until then, take care of you and I will see you later. Bye.